Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64 DS. Last time, I showed off some interesting stuff that had to do with rabbits, and more importantly, finished up Dire Dire Docks completely. That means this time we can move on to any course of our choosing up here. And I think I'm not going to do that. Because even though we finished off everything in the the first floor and basement, one of these days I'm going to get that right. We still have one thing left to do. Even though we have unlocked Wario, there is one thing we couldn't do in the area that we used to unlock Wario. I'm going to stop myself right there, because that's actually technically wrong, technically right, and here's what I mean by this. The area that I'm going to go into has 2 stars you're capable of obtaining now. One of which being a star that we only recently became able to obtain due to getting Wario, the other one being a star that I could have obtained a long time ago, but was wrong about. I thought that there was some red coin hidden behind a black block, but there was not. So, I kind of want to say this now, and I kind of want to make this apparent and not just say it through text, because this is a point in the series where I felt really bad. Like, really, really bad. Because I thought, I know what I'm doing. I really don't need to study all that much up on the stars, their specific contents, and also that will make the series a little bit less fun when if I study up on it and remember exactly how to do every single little thing. It's going to be a little bit boring if I do that. So with that mindset going into this series, I have made many mistakes, and this is one of the bigger ones, and this is one of the times where I felt kind of really bad about it actually. But the point I'm trying to make is that took a toll on my commentary for a little bit of this episode, because I was like, I feel awful about this, even though I really shouldn't have. I don't know, I felt this was important to mention. I felt that just telling you that I'm a little wrong on this point right now was important to mention. So, enough of that. Let's get right back into the video. Go! This won't take too much time, trust me. It's a switch star and a red coin star. That shouldn't take much time at all, but I think it's a switch star, right? Pretty sure it's a switch star. 99.9% sure it's a switch star? Wait, I'm stupid. I need to play as Luigi to even get inside the painting. Alright, anyway, I'll cut back once I'm actually inside the painting. But, yeah, we're just gonna start off the episode by doing this. I know, kind of a kick in the stomach after I said, we're gonna be done with doing things over again, or, revisiting other areas, backtracking a bit after the last episode, and no, here we are, still backtracking. Alright, back in the right place. Are you kidding me? Nothing is going right. Okay, into the Wario painting we go. Jeez Louise. So again, no 100 coin mission, but we do have a Wario cap now that's spawned onto the stage. Ah, yes, great. You know, the one thing I can say that's positive about this level is that now that we have, or since this is ice, falling off, or like, you know how you take the air current upwards? Once you, I don't know why I'm ground pounding on him when I can simply just jump on him and it'll have the same effect. That is so much easier. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not super, I had a thought in mind. It had to do with not getting sucked into the snow. It sounds really weird, I know, and it probably doesn't make sense, but what I'm trying to say is when you get thrown into the air because of that gust of wind, when you fall down, you don't actually get stuck into it, like in the snow in a different level. So you just kind of land on it and slide, because it's ice, not snow. That was a very weird way of saying that, but I said it that way anyway. High wind warning, you'll be blown away unless you put on some weight. Wow, man, thanks. But no, seriously, we need to become Metal Wario, because we won't be blown away on this thin platform if we have that. Never mind, no switch star, just the star right here. Okay, I'm actually fine with that. A lot easier than I thought it would be. So that's 1 star down, and now that we've grabbed that, we have to become Metalhead Wario again, and walk right back over. There we go. Now we can do the red coin mission. Yay! Okay, that's my own fault. That is 100% without a doubt my own fault. I find that really funny, though. That I somehow didn't realize that if wind can't blow me to the left or right, it certainly won't be able to blow me upwards. The more you know. Actually, you know what? I might have found a use for Wario. Let's try it out. Yeah. He gets rid of bullies really easily. Really, really easily. Which makes sense, but when that's really about all he can do, So we've been through this level before, pretty much. It is a very straight shot. Similar to the way I did this back in the Mario level, I will only show me collecting the red coins, not actually, you know, the whole level itself. So I'll be back in a second. I'm really frustrated I can't get it that way. There we go. Oh yeah, we haven't seen this before. This is not your normal water. This kills you. This is cold water. Now I'll actually leave you be, but I wanted to talk about that before anything else. Or before I moved on, rather. We'll see more of that later, but this is kind of our first time seeing it. Wait. Wait. No, this can't. No. No. This can't be right. I think I've made an oopsie. And a very big one at that. Luigi might be the only character I needed to finish this red coin mission. In fact, he is. So this is something I could have done a long time ago. I am just a source of misinformation, ain't I? No. We have one more to get. Where would that be? Oh, wait a second. There's... No. It can't be over there, right? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Apparently, I didn't take a very good look at the map when I talked to the Bob-omb buddy. Over there. But how? There's gotta be a warp somewhere. Right? No, there's not a warp. I'm stupid. We literally have Mario, and he has the ability to fly in both of his Power Flower abilities. Well, not both of his Power Flower abilities. You know what I meant, though. With the Wing Cap and with his Power Flower ability. I'm just as smart as they come today. This is something I could have done a long time ago, and I just didn't because I thought that there was one red coin locked behind Wario. No, there was a full star locked behind Wario, so to be fair, we'd have to come back here some point. But I could have gotten this done. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'm feeling worse and worse about the knowledge I have of this game. I don't usually go for 100%. But I usually feel pretty confident that I know a decent amount. And this Let's Play has been proving me wrong. Left, right, and center. I just don't know enough. Well, sucks to suck. I'm feeling a little less confident now, but, you know, it happens. Gotta push through. I'm not gonna save, but I am done in here. That took a bit longer than I would have liked, but it's done now, and that's all that matters. We can at least show off a little bit of a new level, because I've promised new content this episode, and I'm going to fulfill. So, the next new level I'm going to play, it has to be very particular. First of all, I want to catch him again, because I saw some funny dialogue that I just didn't get to read. Oh no, I can't believe I got caught again, and by such a nobody! This is really starting to damage my self-esteem. Talking about self-esteem immediately after I have a moment where my self-esteem is a little bit damaged, because I'm kinda dumb. Anyway, we've checked out what's in there for the most part. what could I go do? I feel like the easiest level to do right now would be right here. Welcome to Tall Tall Mountain. Scale the mountain. So, Tall Tall Mountain is a mountain. Well, hold on. I don't know about that one. Saying it's a mountain, it's a little bit far-fetched, okay? It's got the rocks, it's got the height, but you know what? It has monkeys on it. Monkeys, no. They belong in the jungle. No, they can't. Being on a mountain, that's a little weird. Forget all the monkeys that actually live on mountains. No, they belong in the jungle. That's where they are. That's where they live. And yeah, it's kind of absolutely abhorrent of me to say that it's a mountain when there's monkeys living on it. Also, what's with the mushrooms? Is a biome where I can find some mushrooms? You know what I'm saying? There's a one up over here immediately. It's kind of similar to Shifty Sandland. That's the word I was looking for, except for the fact that it's not bad for the most part. So it's kind of similar to Shifty Sandland in the fact that there's something hidden over immediately behind you when you start off the level. Get a running start up the slope with a long jump. Remember how to do it? Just run, crouch, then jump. Yes, I remember how to do it. Over here, there should be the owl in here, right? No. That's a different level, I believe. Not different level, different mission. There's a bunch of different mushrooms surrounding this area, some of which have things hidden on them. Like right there. There's a star right there, but we can't particularly get that. These areas, you probably want to long jump over them. It just is the easiest in general. The main mission we have to go for right now is scaling the mountain. I'm going to stick to that, but there are quite a few things you could technically do. One thing I want to say about this area. There's a star here that I really, really don't like. Because it's really, really mean. I think it puts the character that we are going to need to use for that star to good use. But God, is it mean.
Okay.
And for those who have played this game before, you might know what I'm talking about. There should be right down here a platform. Should be right here. Oh, barely. Okay. There's a Bob-omb buddy here, and he prepares the cannon for you. You definitely want him. That is the only way you can get the star that's on top of that mushroom. I'm gonna backflip back up here. And probably a long jump. Don't know why I'm strategizing what I'm gonna do next. This is a platformer game. Go for what your gut says, or at least that's the way I've been playing them my whole life. I'm just gonna roll over here, jump over here. As you can see, the entire concept of... Okay, great. The entire concept of this area is just mountain climbing, and I love that idea. It's done pretty frequently in platformers, but I think it's a good concept to begin with, so I don't mind people reusing it all that much. It's a very, very easy way to make an environment that I'm bad at video games, but it's very, very easy to make, I'm actually joking. I'm bad at video games. I lied to you. Just kidding, I'm actually bad. Just kidding, I'm actually a god at, nope, I'm just kidding. I'm awful at nope, I'm actually a god at video games. Nobody could recover, well, actually, nope, I am a god. Ooh, no, I'm actually, yeah. I am just not getting anywhere, am I? This has been a very, very, very bad episode so far. Hopefully I can, no, I literally think I cannot get back up there. That is about as high as I can get. Nope, I can make it back up, and I can fall right back down immediately after. That was such a moment of ups and downs and sads and happies and, ugh. Anyway, let's try that again. I believe the cannon's still open. I want to check that, actually. I want to make sure. Anyway, going back to what I said earlier, I believe I skipped out a little bit of the content that we haven't seen yet. There's still some stuff that I just haven't shown off. But I'm going to be perfectly frank with you, not important, because we will be able to see that stuff later. We're going to scale this mountain a lot. But going back to what I was saying, I really do enjoy the concept of, well, scaling a mountain. It should be done more, well, it should be done more in platformers. It is done a lot in platformers, and I do not mind. I think it's an incredibly cool concept. It's a very easy way to add interesting platforming into a realistic environment, as realistic as you can get for an N64. and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the concept. It's great all around, both for developers and for me personally. I like the aesthetic. Though, I kind of wish in this level particularly there was a bit more greenery, because mountains aren't just all, you know, rock. The mushrooms, I guess, can be counted as some form of, you know, natural parts added to this level, but I do kind of prefer having actual greenery. Now, here's the deal. The deal is that this is not actually the correct way to do this. You can actually do this a lot easier, but I did this in a very weird way. Near the mushrooms, the red coin mushrooms, on top of one of those mushrooms, there's a warp. It'll take you down to the area that I'm about to platform to, but I decided to platform to it. I'm not really sure how you're meant to figure out the whole warp thing. I guess just mess around until something actually works, but this also works as well, so if you want to be a super cool kid like me and do platforming, then be my guest, but there's an easier way to do it. There's a proper way to do it. On one of the red coin mushrooms, stand on it for a little bit, you will be warped away to the area that I'm about to get to. It's much easier than this. I believe I want to try to long jump over there. Barely made it. Not sure if that's the right way to go, actually. Dangerous strong gusts, but the wind makes a comfy ride. Okay, we've already seen that before. I believe you're meant to take those gusts down to here. And I was bad. I was bad at game, and I didn't take the gust down there. I took the gust right to my death. But it will lead you right to this cannon. I want to do this one early. I really do, because this one can get a little bit annoying. Hopefully, my aim is good on this one. Here's why this is tough. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. Hopefully get it. Ooh, okay. As you can see, one slip up, and you are done. You aren't getting that star. That is a death. This can be a very tricky star to get, but I got it first try, baby. If we don't count the time when I got thrown up into the gust that was meant to take me down there, but then I did a long jump, which was arguably more impressive. Anyway, we did blast the lonely mushroom. Aw. That's sad. Probably deserves it anyway. Mystery of the monkey cage. That's actually not true. The lonely mushroom is probably a fantastic individual. He deserves everything in the world. Or whatever. Actually, I kind of want to grab this Wario hat. Why was I going down there? I thought I saw the Wario cap, but I just saw coins. Wow, smart. I'm going to cut to when I get to the Wario cap. A lot of this is, again, going through the exact same stuff all over again. While I do love the idea of mountain climbing, it does make for an inherently linear level most of the time. There are some cases in which it's not, but more often than not, mountain climbing levels are sometimes linear, usually linear. They are usually linear. How tough is it to get out one sentence? Apparently for me, it's real tough. This area has not been shown off yet. This one can cause a little bit of trouble, but it's not too bad. Anyway, going back to what I need to be doing, there is a lot of stuff I can do in this level with Wario. A lot of stuff which I can do with Luigi, but, you know, it's, again, significantly harder with Wario because he's Wario. There's also a lot of little secrets here and there that makes remembering some of the stars a little bit difficult. But the star I'm going to be doing it first is with this monkey. These monkeys, you've already seen one before, but this one monkey specifically and the other one down there will steal your hat. This one, though, he's a special boy, because if you catch him... Ooh, let me go! Ukiki. I was only teasing, can't you take a joke? He actually hadn't done anything at that point, so I'm just assaulting a random monkey. I'll tell you what, let's trade. If you let me go, I'll give you something really good, so how about it? Free him. You live to see another day. But just one more. He will walk ever so slowly down the mountain. He's not going to go all the way, don't you worry. But he will walk to this cage. Any day now. Gonna do it? Oh, I actually have to technically talk to him. He spins the cage around and... Oh! He's gone. Never to be seen again. No, the monkey itself is probably fine, but that star, it's free! And it really does need a home. right in my pockets. Delectable. Got another star. We are now at 99, almost to 100. Oh yeah, I think we can get the 100 star in this episode. Let's hop right back in. Scary Shrooms Red Coins. Okay, this is the red coin mission, and I actually quite enjoy this one. I feel like some red coin missions are just forcing you to discover an area rather than you actually having a desire to discover the area for the most part. I think a really good example of that is kind of some of the ones in Super Mario Sunshine. I know I rag on that game a lot, but it's genuinely how I feel. It's kind of like, hey, don't you want to go check out this area because there are red coins in them? Like the Reef one specifically. It's like, look at this cool area, we put time and effort into it. You should go check it out. But half the time it's not interesting enough to actually hold your interest. Anyway, this is not one of those red coin missions. Mario 64, to be fair, has quite a few of those as well, but this is not one of those missions. And the reason I feel that is because of this specific, I'm bad at the game, this specific platforming section. It is quite a lot of fun. I'm also apparently very bad at it. I usually don't have this much trouble, but apparently I'm having it today. There we go. Luigi's backflip kind of ruins this platforming section, which is why I don't want to use it too much. But in the original Mario 64 DS, in the original Mario 64 rather, you would have to platform all the way up there, no help from Luigi's back jump, spin, backflip, whatever. But yeah, this is a really, really fun platforming mission. I really enjoy this type of platforming. Call me a sucker. I know that there's probably a decent amount of people out there who disagree with my opinion on what fun and interesting platforming is. I like Sonic Colors platforming a lot, and I think it's fun and they do interesting things with it, which people disagree with frequently. So I know I have a little bit of a weird opinion there, and I probably have a weird opinion about that one too, but I think it's cool. Platforming up a mountainside, it takes that whole hiking idea to an extreme. And you know what? 101's a lucky number. I actually just realized I have more time, so that's why I'm doing it. Mysterious Mountainside. I know what this part of the level is, and I like it a lot. I spoke relatively high praises of the red coin mission in this area, though I did kind of spout more nonsense about Super Mario Sunshine, but what I'm trying to say is I spoke very high praise of the red coin mission here. But this new mission definitely puts the red coin mission to shame. So you might notice that this area that we've been in before has, first of all, a one-up I never talked about, but probably got 5,000 times, but also this area over there. It looks kind of weird because there's a slope, but you can actually land on here. There's also this cloud guy, probably called like a Gusty or something, but there's also this area around here. This area takes you up back to the top of the climbing section I went to, I think. No, this is actually a completely new area. What am I talking about? This is all a new area. All of it. Except for this part. You can technically take this part around. You can jump up to here and then take this little ledge around to the area that I was in before. But I think long jumping over there just kind of adds to the mystery. It's like, ooh, there's a mysterious area you couldn't get to beforehand, and I also just went that way for my entire life, not knowing that I could have just easily walked over here and gotten to this area a little bit easier. But the reason this area even exists is because of this wall. You'll see that it shakes, kind of like a painting. If you jump inside, we have a new slide. The slide we went on before was Easy Street. Easiest money of my whole life. I eat slides like that for breakfast. Getting the time star on that slide was easy. But on this slide, first of all, there is no time limit, and also, it is a lot more deadly, as you just saw. This slide has dead ends. This slide has jumps that will, like, there's little lumps in the ground that'll shoot you up in the air. But if you actually get hit by those lumps and they shoot you up in the air, you won't be able to make a jump, like the one I ran into. There are one-ups sprung throughout this entire thing, so it's not like a huge deal, but this is a deadly slide. It is so much more difficult than the slide we were on before. It's not like awful or anything, but it is a lot more difficult. as it should be since we're getting towards the end of the game. There's also this cool area. You have to be a little careful there. I think that's really cool how it starts twisting and you're like, oh, that looks really, really sick. And then you have to kind of, most of the time you have to do a little jump in order to actually make that, but I got lucky by sliding onto the next part of the slide, just barely. But anyway, that takes you to a little area on the side of the mountain that you couldn't access. I'm sure that with some godlike speed, you could get Luigi's Power Flower ability and somehow slip in there. But nope. Not usually. That's not the way you're meant to do it. And you're also gonna miss out on an insanely cool slide if you do that. So, don't do that. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Next time on Super Mario 64 DS, we'll hop right back in to Tall Tall Mountain and see what else this Tall Tall Mountain has to offer. But again, that's for next time. Until then.